boy Heaven Hollywood. We are back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know. That's icydk.blog. Once again, icydk.blog. Make sure you'll check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. So, we got a couple of things to talk about. Let's start it off with an update. So, I was seeing some people, certain YouTubers, certain bloggers saying that I was lying about my story because Nicki Minaj confirmed that Amber Rose put in a good word for her or got her on Monster. Okay, now, again, what I was saying was, I'm not saying Amber's lying, but if Amber Rose got Nicki Minaj on Monster, it had to come before Kanye West told Drake, and Drake made that call to Nicki Minaj with me there in the studio. All right? I told you the story that we heard back then, and Lord and behold, thank God for my man at Complex. A man that works at Complex heard my video and he said, dude, that story is that we ran that story. All right. So, Lord and behold, he sends me something. And Nicki Minaj, this story is very similar to the one we were all laughing at in the studio. All right. Nicki Minaj says Kanye West was watching porn when they met. This was done by Atlanta's Hip Hop on November 3rd, 2010, Hot 1079. Pink Friday Barbie, Nicki Minaj, talked about her first time meeting Kanye West, recalling how he watched porn and invited her to breakfast, but she declined. Is that not like the story that I said? Okay, I said dinner, it was breakfast. Nicki Minaj told Complex, I heard through Drake that Kanye wanted me on his album, and I got on the next thing smoking to Hawaii. I didn't think that he was going to like me. I always figured that he was one of those conscious rappers, so I thought that he wouldn't want girls to be dressed overtly sexy. Okay, I said that I heard that he was just like Mos Def, a rapper like Mos Def. Okay, so similar but not similar. I mean, similar but not the same. And I go to the studio and he has nothing but pictures of naked women on his computer. Okay, so what we heard was he was scantily. The story that we heard was he was dressed scantily clad. Of course, she's probably not going to blow him up like that to a magazine. There's a magazine that she's talking to. But like I said, I'm not saying Amber Rose is lying. I'm just saying Heaven Hollywood ain't lying. See, all y'all be trying to test me like my shit ain't legit. I'm coming to y'all with facts and stories from me being on the scene. And you know what I think it is? I think it really bothers Nicki Minaj fans that I've actually been in Nicki's presence and met Nicki before. And here they are, caping, clit sucking, kneecap sucking, boot licking, and they'll probably never meet her in their life. And if they do meet her, it's going to be with a whole bunch of other people, and she probably won't even remember them. I think it really bothers people that I actually, and I presented the pictures of me covering her party. Those pictures can't be found anywhere on the internet. I've already showed you those pictures. If you missed it, go back and look. And I think it bothers people that they'll never get a chance to be around Nicki Minaj. Don't get mad at me. You know, get your social game up. Get out there and meet her. You know, you're mad. It has to be that. For people always questioning my stories that be 100% detailed. And now, thank God, shout out to my boy Todd. Thank God that she did tell that story to someone. Complex Magazine. She did not tell all in detail. And here it is about, she's sleeping. Remember I told y'all she was like, oh, he was looking at me crazy. Oh, now, of course, she didn't tell Complex, oh, he was acting like he want to hit. Nicki's not going to do that. But she said here, he looked at me like I've never been looked at before in my life. And when I woke up, I've never been looked at before in a human being. He pulled his shades down and said, oh, she's sleeping? So if you want to go look at it for yourself, then Rick Ross, because remember, Amber said she came and then she came back the next day and laid the verse. I'm not saying Amber Rose is lying. I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying, Amber, is Rick Ross said Kanye West showed him, let him hear the concept in Hawaii. I was actually in the studio with Kanye in Hawaii when he played the concept for me, Ross said. He said, I had a chance. What did he say here? She moved on to another song. What's up? Oh, he said, I actually was blown away. I had the opportunity to sit in the studio while Nicki wrote her verse just off the record. That's a quote from Rick Ross that he told MTV. Now, I'm not saying you're lying, Amber Rose, but all I'm saying is maybe it is what I said. Maybe she went to Kanye and suggested Nicki, and then maybe Kanye put in the call to Drake and told Drake to contact Nicki and tell her to meet him in Hawaii. So I don't know. I'm not saying Amber Rose is lying. I'm saying Heaven Hollywood ain't lying. And this is my proof. Because I told a very similar story. When the word got back to us, we was all in the studio laughing. Nicki wasn't there at that time. We was all in the studio laughing when we heard about what happened. And I vividly remember because their albums, I believe, was released on the same day. And her people weren't too happy about that. They were like, because I think originally his album wasn't supposed to be released on the same day as hers. And he ended up releasing it the same day. So that's all. Y'all watch how you say my name, man. I don't need to lie about nothing. Moving on. Drizzy Drake and Joe Budden. And Drake was down in, I believe, San Tropez or the Tropic Island, whatever the heck he was. And Pump It Up came on, and all the people were dancing to Pump It Up. So Drake, who always has had jokes for Joe Budden because Joe Budden made Pump It Up, which actually is his biggest song ever. And Pump It Up is probably a timeless hit. So while Drake is laughing at that, that is a timeless hit. But he always seems to have jokes for Joe Budden about Pump It Up.
Where else? Where else, Joey, would you have them going so crazy? They're going so nuts. Hey. They're going so nuts to that Pump It Up.
I'm telling you, if I'm Joe Buttons, I just cut Drake off. Because Drake has this passive aggressiveness with Joe Budden. You know what, Drake? As much as I love you, people might be making jokes about you 10 years from now with that trash that you just put out. Will they be dancing to that 10 years later? Speaking of Joe Budden, he made a comment and said, Jay-Z said he never charged nobody, but he charged me $250,000 for a verse for Pump It Up, for the Pump It Up remix. Joe said that Jay-Z was going to charge him $250K for his verse. Now, maybe that is let Joe Budden know that Jay-Z is not his friend, because Jay-Z said he really just gets on records for his friends. He said sometimes it's talent, but most of the time it's because I believe in the record. Maybe back then, you have to remember, back then Jay was still an artist. Now, moving on to the queen, Beyonce. I got everybody scrambling, everybody scrambling, everybody scrambling. Everybody is pulling back their album. Oh, we got technical difficulties. We can't drop on Friday. Everybody, especially after she done dropped the track listing, even before the track listing, she's doing a countdown. Her album's coming out in 8 days. Everybody, all of a sudden, everybody, technical difficulties. Why is everybody, what's going on? Am I the only one dropping now? Better for me. Beyonce is dropping an album on the 29th, and now I've seen about 3 people that said their album was supposed to drop. Now it's not dropping. I believe the City Girls said it. Then I thought that SZA was saying she was going to drop it. Everybody, but due to situation beyond our control, yeah, it's called Beyonce. Beyonce dropped this track list. It looks like 16 songs. That I'm That Girl, Cozy, Alien Superstar, Cuff It, Break My Soul, Church Girl, Plastic Off the Sofa, Energy, Virgo's Groove, Move, Heated, and there's 2 other ones down there below. My eyes deceive me. I can't really see what those 2 say, but you can see it on the screen. Now, listen. Right now, it looks as though that there's no collaborations, but I think she's just doing that to hide the features. I believe she's doing that just to hide the features. Or will Beyonce put out an album with absolutely no collaborations unless they're remixes? We'll see. But a lot of times artists do this because they want to hide the features until the day of. Drake did that with Certified Lover Boy. So we're going to see what happens. Everybody's scrambling. Beyonce dropping that album has already been predicted to do between 500 and 600K. I got everybody scrambling. Everybody. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Peace.